Okay, I said it wrong, but now it is true. Bangkok is the worst. Um, yeah, it just look
I said it
the
too
city.
early, but now I would like to
Yes,
double down on how much I
yes.
hate Bangkok. How many times have you been there? You been to
I don't
Bangkok
think
before?
I've been. I
Yeah,
don't
and
think
you
I've
don't
been.
think you don't remember you could have been there before, and you just don't remember how many
I
times you've been
don't
there.
know. I used to reel
He
out in
was
the
high
car.
on Mexican bologna. He doesn't know.
I used to reel out in the car. I don't know where my family ended up
Chicken
taking me. You know,
bologna and Big Mac sauce.
well, there was a poor lady from Samu, Praken.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Say it.
Apparently, she was in her home in Bangkok, and
Mm-hmm.
that's Thailand, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And a snake was looking on her, and the huge python took hold of her. It's a 13 to 16-foot long python. What happens is they kind of crawl around the torso and they suffocate their victims to death. So the poor lady was kind of in the grip of the snake for 2 hours, and she was rescued before dying. So I'm glad for the lady's sake that she's okay. What an awful way to go. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say if they're going to
She
die,
didn't die though,
make it
right?
quick.
She didn't die.
No, she didn't
She was
die,
a,
but
she
she
lived.
went through 2 hours of horrible stuff. You know what I mean? And what I'm
Hour
saying
and a
is,
half.
a lot of other people die. I mean, that'd be a horrible way of dying. You know,
Sure.
slowly suffocated by a python.
I don't know
And
if that's any better than being quickly suffocated by a python.
yeah, but it would take a while. And from what I understand, the python just like slides around you, so it'd be kind of awkward. Like I don't know if the python's biting you at the same time, or is the python just
It does.
oh
It bites
okay
you and holds on. It's not venomous,
oh okay.
but it bites you and holds on and then wraps coils around you while its head is. Yeah.
So the last 2 hours of your life, the python just looking at you like, I got you, man.
It's like, what's up?
Yeah, yeah. It's just looking
Hey,
at
you
you.
still alive? Hey, you still alive? No? Oh, you're still alive.
Yeah,
All right, we'll hang out for a little bit.
yeah, and
We'll
it bites
snuggle.
you.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
but it's probably
snuggle for
like
a
a
little
love
while.
tap.
Yep.
It's probably like a little love tap when it bites you and everything. It doesn't hurt that much, but you know you're
Nibble,
going down.
nibble, nibble, nibble.
That's kind of
I
awkward.
mean, that's. I mean, can't you? I mean, there's got to be. I mean, they're giving you plenty of time. Like, can't you like get a knife out of the drawer and just like stab it through the head, or
Well, she's a
use that
64-year-old
2 hours
woman.
to saw the head off, or
Poor lady. She's an older lady. You know, probably, she's not the top of her game. You know what I mean? She's I don't know. She was propped up against her kitchen door. She cried out for help. Neighbor just happened to be walking by. 90 minutes later, heard her screams, and the authorities were called. The police officer said when he arrived, the woman was leaning against the door. She's exhausted and pale, with the snake coiled around her. And the animal
That's
control,
consistent with all the rest of the story before that. Yes.
yes, a crowbar hit the snake on the head before it released its grip and slithered away before he could be captured.
Wait, what?
They used a crowbar. They hit the snake on the head. It releases.
A 16-foot python
Yeah.
slithered away before it could be captured.
Well, I think the way the sentence was supposed to say was it tried to slither away, and I think they captured it, right?
What it says before it could be captured.
So is the snake free? I thought that meant the snake was captured, but apparently not.
was this snake the Flash or what?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. But like in theory, the snake is tensing all of its muscles and squeezing the life out of you for an hour and a half. It's got to be tired too. How in the world did it get away? It's
I mean,
16 feet long.
It's got to uncoil and then slither. It's not like it just like you've got time to
Yeah, it took about a half
cause
hour.
harm to the thing.
Yeah, it took a half hour for it to uncoil, right?
I guess.
It's like, time out, let me uncoil first. Aha, gotcha.
Wait up, hold up. Oh, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll leave you alone. I'm gonna go.
They attack pigs, deer, dogs, and cats. Attacks on humans are not common, but they happen on occasion. So be careful if you're over in Bangkok. I don't know. I hate to be mean to the people of Bangkok. We used to do that with teams the Pittsburgh Steelers played against. But I gotta be mean for Bangkok. Why do we have Bangkok?
You have to be mean now. You started this whole conversation with
Of
Bangkok
course,
is the worst place in the world.
But what I'm saying is, what good happens to Bangkok? Is there a lot of like icky activities going on there? And the poor woman, is on the outskirts of town probably, which is not being any icky activities. But you got pythons going all over town, looking for women they can hug until they die. It just doesn't sound like a safe town for me, right?
I mean, if you take out a snake and put a person in there, like just a guy going around just like hugging women until they die, like that, how creepy is that? Just snakes are horrible.
Or how wonderful that, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm hugging people till they die. You know what I mean?
Some people just want to be held.
Yeah.
That's just that. Hearing you say that was like just had this flash of like hearing a serial killer like justify their choices.
Exactly.
I'm going to Bangkok and go hug women not till they die. Okay, yeah, that adds a horrible flavor to it. How about let's just say, well, if I just say I'm going to Bangkok to hug women, that has bad too. I'll hug everybody, right? I'm going to Bangkok and hugging everybody. Sounds like what was the what was the movie that went to Vegas? Jeez, the
Honeymoon
Tyson
in
movie.
Vegas?
No, the Tyson movie where they go to on the bachelor trip. They go to Vegas and they have all kinds of issues.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Hangover.
The Hangover, yeah. Sounds like a bad, hangover movie where I'm going to Bangkok just to hug people. Because I think Hangover 2 they end up in Bangkok, right? Or maybe it was Hangover 3. I don't know.
2 is somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Okay, very good. I don't know. All right. Well, I am up against it. I've hit the wall and. Talking about Bangkok, it's pretty tough. You guys watch anything good on TV before we go?
Just finished up the last episode of season 4 of Slow Horses. Very good.
Yeah, I've heard from like 4 different podcasters saying it's wonderful.
Still slow.
It's
even slower.
All right. As it should be.
I still slow what you did last summer.
So the movie's not about horses, we're saying.
No. It's not about horses. It was about spies.
Yeah, there's
slow spies.
Here's the problem. I have NFL Plus, and it's costing me money. I need to find something else where I don't have to watch NFL anymore, so I can get Apple Plus, because Apple's got a lot of good shows on from right here.
Mm-hmm. It does.
So
does Max. Max has a lot of good shows.
Yeah.
On Max, I'm watching The Penguin right now.
Is it so good?
I've heard that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Paul,
although I will never understand why they needed to hire Colin Farrell to play the Penguin. There are all kinds of ugly actors that exist, and I don't know why. I don't know why this super handsome dude had to be hired and then they spent thousands of dollars making this guy ugly. Man, I got you. Like I'm already ugly. Let's just do this.
I've always liked Kristen Bell, and I was introduced to
She is also ugly. You're right.
Yes. I was introduced to the new Kristen Bell show on Netflix. It's called Nobody Wants This. It's her and her sister. They have a podcast on relationships. Sometimes it turns into like a sex therapy type thing. Well, they just have been in and out of a bunch of horrible relationships. And Kristen Bell's character meets Adrian Brody, or Adam Brody, who plays a rabbi, and they fall in love. How about that?
Mm.
Kind of reminds me, what was a Ben Stiller movie where he played a rabbi?
Leap of Faith.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like a newer TV show version of Leap of Faith, I think. So, yeah, comedy. I've been watched about 2 or 3 episodes. Pretty good. We'll have to see. So, all right. Anything else going on before I fall asleep on the air?
Nope.
All right. Well, for Joe and Paul, this is Chris. Thanks for checking us out as always. Hey, like us, subscribe, and share us with your friends. We'll love you for it. Have a great night, everybody.